Hi there, my name is Christine. If this message has found you, there's probably a reason. I've asked Spirit to send it to whomever needs it at the time that they need it. And today I forgot my tarot cards at home. Well, I didn't. I had 45 packs of them next to me, but I'm gonna do a little priestess oracle and see which beautiful Egyptian goddess or god or element or whatever you want to call it is with us today. If you are seeing this for the first time, welcome. You may be part of this beautiful collective I've been reading for, and it's been delightful to get to know everybody. And for those who have been here with me, it's been very heartening to see all your comments, and I really appreciate it. And I just want everyone to know that, like, if you feel like something resonates and you're like, oh my gosh, that sounds like what I'm going through, I'm going through it with you. So it's sort of like what I'm realizing is, as I do this, well, which, like, I guess I should have known from the start, but I don't know, I'm kind of just like letting intuition guide me here. It's sort of like reflected in my energy. So it's sort of like I'm connecting with people who are going through very similar experiences as me, if that makes sense. Like, not necessarily like the exact same thing, but sometimes I read your comments and I'm like, whoa, that is 1, 2, 3 on the timer. Like, that is, you could put that in my memoir as like a chapter heading. So just know that we're all going through it together. And I'm trying my best to, oh my goodness. I just felt like I got pushed backward in the chest in the best way. I pulled dragons. Are you joking? I mean, let's see what this is about. I was expecting, like, last time we pulled the Nile with this deck. Dragons, oh my gosh. So if dragons resonate for you, I know that they're important to a lot of people in different ways. Ooh, okay. Wow, the ancient wisdom of dragons. Sophia Christ consciousness, oh my lordy. These celestial dragons are not just mythical creatures, they are luminous beings of immense power who have safeguarded infinite wisdom since the dawn of creation. They come when your soul is ready to ascend into greater mastery, guiding you to wield divine power with grace and clarity. This is on page 45, if that's relevant for anyone or synchronous for anyone. All right, their golden frequencies cut through illusion, burn away fear, and awaken dormant gifts within you. Yeah, and that's when the next step ahead sort of takes form. They're your sacred allies, these dragons of light. They guard your path, they amplify your light, they protect you, they help you navigate with clarity, strength, courage. They help you awaken to your own power. You really can call, and you should call upon the dragon. Wow, the light kind of just bursting through the clouds as I say that. Yes, call upon the dragons. They protect you, they're fierce. And they want to remind you that you are also like a celestial being, like a divine being, okay? Just like they are, and therefore you can call upon them and yeah, play with that. That's really cool. Okay, dragons are with us today. I love this energy. Very protective, very mystical as well. We're very much in this chaotic basket energy at the time of recording this. This is probably the Mercury retrograde that's like kicked my ass the most out of any in human history, or at least my human history. And I'm gonna pull another of these queer animal oracles today. Oh, you know what I was gonna do is Guardian of the Night Tarot. All right, I'm gonna do some tarot, and then at the end I'll pull, no, I'm gonna do the oracle first. Okay, pull an oracle card, an animal, because we've got dragons. And those fierce protectors are with you, but I think there is also something more earthbound that wants to come through. A lot of you are gonna hate this. It's a raccoon. Aww. A little trash panda. Don't you just love him? 444 on the timer. Yeah, my family has had some history with raccoons, like getting in through the cat doors and all that. So there's like love-hate relationship, but I love raccoons. I got to walk one once on a leash. His name was Jack, the raccoon, and he was awesome. So that's my story. It was like his owner wanted to buy soy sauce at the local IGA and was like, I need to buy soy sauce. Can you walk Jack? And I was like, duh. So my friend Celine and I, and thank God we had brought our digital camera. This was pre-iPhone days, and we documented the whole thing, or else it really would have felt like a fever dream. Anyway, I'm channeling oh, there you are, Jack the Rack today. I just opened to the page and then immediately closed it. Let's see where we are. Oh man, he's like hiding from me. Oh, here we go. Okay, the raccoon, resourceful, solitary, adaptable. Now that feels like the right energy today. The raccoon, so we have dragons, which is a very celestial being, which I love that it's like this sort of protective, like cosmic energy, and then like 555 on the timer, and then like immediately this raccoon is like, but I'm here to hold you tight. I'm here to hug you. I'm a giant raccoon. The raccoon thrives on its own. I love how he's hugging him though, or them, I should say. The raccoon thrives on its own. Over many years of environmental change, raccoons have been able to adapt to their surroundings to the point where they can live nearly anywhere. They are resourceful when it comes to finding food and other means to survive. The raccoon will take nearly anything and turn it into energy for itself. Yes, this is like alchemy energy, like there's this phrase that keeps coming into my head, and I want to do an art piece on it, and I can visualize the art, and it reminds me of this kind of like very sort of colorful, kind of chaotic cosmic energy in visual form, but I don't know how to translate that onto paper because I'm learning watercolor, but like I'm not an artist at that point, at that level, right? What am I talking about? Oh, I keep hearing this quote that I want to turn into a piece of art because I find it so beautiful, and this quote that I'm hearing in my own head, so I don't know, it's just like a download I got, I guess, a ping, a fax, that's not a word, a fax. Your broken heart will heal the world. It popped into my head one day, and it wasn't like about me. I mean, it was about me, right? Like, because my heart was broken and I was in a place of heartbreak. But I heard this and I was like, wow, that is, your broken heart will heal the world. And I just had this image of like the darkness turning into this kind of rainbow light. And I think, turning that pain into like something so beautiful and bringing that forth, it was so brave and so needed, like necessary, especially right now as the energy is shifting. Like we need to lock in, right? This raccoon is like, things are looking grim, don't worry. I mean, it's very me energy when it comes to like interior design, like stapling curtains to the wall, because I'm like, well, who has time to get the drill out? Okay. But they got those opposable thumbs. Jack apparently used to turn on all the faucets and flood the bathrooms. It was a whole problem. Here it goes. Be the raccoon. Take a breath. I'm talking to myself and you. Sometimes peace, quiet, and solitude can cultivate a space in which you are able to see things differently without everyone else's thoughts, opinions, or ideas clouding your own. Use your number one resource, yourself. That's right. You can utilize also dragon energy to reinforce that part of yourself. But I love that the raccoon is like, you got this. You don't need anybody. You don't need any outside force to become your own self-sufficient, beautiful creature. You already are, right? But to remember that is the part that's important, and the hard part. And then when that happens, the raccoon can find his friends, aka me, at age 14. Oh my gosh, that was really a good day. Okay, Guardian of the Night Tarot. These are so pretty and so spooky, and they really fit the vibe. Let me know if you guys agree, but things are wacky. Holy cannoli. Things are wacky. I don't know. I know a lot of you are going through stuff, and obviously only a certain number of people comment, and there's no need to, right? Like, but from the comments I have seen, it's like, wow, we're going through it. It's hard not to be going through it at a time like this. Eight of Wands. I gotta say, the Eight of Wands is one of my favorite cards of the tarot. It's because I'm a very impatient person, and to me, okay, 4. Oh my God, 5. No, how many? happening here? Let's see what we've got. Eight of Wands in this deck. Oh, 10:01 on the timer. Portal number, Eight of Wands. Fire, rapid movement, things coming in. Action, decisive action, right? This looks to be some sort of bird of prey with its talons fully out. Look at, there's a snake. It's grasping a snake. Wow. It's like the Eight of Wands is like strike, like time to strike, which, oof, I love that energy. I'm like, let's go, let's go. Eight of Wands. I'm just going to see what this says about the animal aspect. Oh, the falcon. Okay. I probably should have known that. When thinking about the Eight of Wands, this is the artist or the creator talking about this. See, again, with the like birds of prey seeing from above, that's what it says here. How they envision, it's like, okay, think about like a Sagittarius energy where they have their bow and arrow and they're aiming it at a bullseye. And even though they're like kind of solitary, speaking of Raccoon, you may have some Sagittarius going on. But even so, like, they've got a bullseye, and even if their plans are, how do I put this? You see the broad view, but you've got your eye on the bullseye. Does that make sense? And you're ready to strike, okay? The energy housed in this card is vibrant. The Eight of Wands is a card of envisioning success, of taking swift, undeniable action, moving forward without pause or second guessing yourself. That is why this raccoon is saying, trust yourself and yourself alone right now. Not in terms of like companionship or what have you, or, you know, just living life, but in terms of making decisive action, making decisions. Trust yourself. Please try your best to let things roll off your back. Like if you have someone in your life who's kind of pushing against what you are, I'm very fortunate. I've been able to like fully hermit away as I make really tough decisions. And that's part of, I think, my Aquarian nature of like being detached in a way. But there's something about this, like don't let a 12-12 on the timer. Do not, speaking of isn't that Sagittarius time period? Yeah. It's like the time is now because the energies are shifting so rapidly. It's like, where do you land? Where do you stand? I meant to say. And where, I guess, so where do you land? Where you stand will determine where you land. How's that? Where you're standing right now, go. Like it's go time, go for the bullseye. Remember yourself in all of it. Let's see what else. You have got to be joking. I kept getting this thing like, get the sixth card, and I kept like going down, thinking like this card. Finally reached it. I'm saying like with my hands as I was feeling through the cards, and I pulled it out. And I hadn't looked at it until now, but it is card number 1, the Magician, which interestingly I was meditating on this morning. Again, by meditating, I usually mean driving and ruminating and listening to Death Cab for Cutie, but today I was actually really thinking through this card, the Magician, ruled by Mercury, and I'm taking Annabelle Gatt's course, Tarot for Astrologers, and it has illuminated so much for me. The fact that the Magician, first of all, let's talk about how it's a raccoon. Like, what is happening? Are raccoons something, 1331 on the timer, that is like a part of your actual physical daily life? Because if it's not, you may be seeing them soon. Lock the cat doors. No, but these are cool, resourceful creatures. And the fact that, again, the Magician, like, he takes what he has and he can turn it into anything. He can alchemize it into anything. And what Annabelle Gatt was saying in her course is like, the Fool is card 0, right? And Magician is card 1. The Fool energy is air. Like there's no, it's like raw potential is how I see it personally. And 1 is like the first card of the tarot, like taking decisive action, manifesting, taking what was potential and turning it into a bullseye for yourself, for your heart, for your soul. And by turning it into, I mean like paring away everything else until you see what's left, which is like your truth and your soul's path. Now the Magician is ruled by Mercury because he's able to take, look at this, he's like powerhouse. He's like connecting earth and air here, it looks like, or earth and sky, I should say. So he's able to take what was air, potential, with the Fool walking off the cliff, right? And is now able to spark it into manifestation, words, right? Mercury is thoughts and communication. And that is how, right? We have heard that saying, like, your thoughts become words, your words become actions, your actions become who you are. I don't know. Clearly I wasn't listening when that was told to me 800,000 times. Hey guy, see that guy up there? Yeah, look at this. He's got sword, pentacle, cup, and wand all in one. And he is taking that first step. He's manifesting what he wants. And he's a raccoon. I mean, I can't make this shit up. It's crazy town. Wow. I don't even know where I thought I was starting with this or where I thought I was going. But I'm gonna do we want one more card? What is gonna be like grounding for us today? I don't know. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a huge mess. What do you think? Look. That went super well. Super duper well for me. All over the place. Love it. Love it, love it. That's what I'm saying though, is like, I'm just really all over the place lately. And I think a lot of us are in a similar boat, which is so wild because I think it feels so isolating sometimes to be in this space of change and transformation and like boundary setting and making hard choices, because it's like no one else is really going to understand it the way you understand it. And you might even have people in your life who are pushing against you, or scenarios that are making it more difficult for you to make up your mind or make a decision or stick to your guns, so to speak. And so, yeah, I think that's why this urge to like, this urge to trust your instinctual, I can't not say it, raccoon self, okay, like the resourceful, one of my favorite words is scrappy. And I know like that can have a negative connotation for some people, especially like depending on background or what have you. But for me, I just have always really connected with that word because it's like resourceful, right? It's like you can get yourself out of a pickle, MacGyver style. I've tried to make that joke twice and it never worked, okay? Okay, so how to use this deck. I even wrote it down in my notes and I looked at it and I was like, that is so dumb. And I keep saying it. How to use this deck. Cosmic Comfort is meant to be used. I found this yesterday as I was asking Universe, Source, Divine. I was like, I would love a new Oracle deck. My friend sent me one and I found this one the same day at the store, which is one I've seen online and wanted to have for a really long time. This is by Yumi Sakugawa. And then I got on Instagram and there was their account immediately and I was like, I just bought your deck. Okay, so let me pull a card here. This is like a really kind of empowering deck. Cosmic Comfort. It's meant to be used for expanding your heart, your world, your imagination to all that is pleasurable, healing, and abundant. Okay, so this is perhaps a way. Let's do this option, Talisman. Choose a card that sparks something, carry it with you. Let it serve as a reminder of reflection for the day, okay? Dear cosmic, sensual, soft, and tender weirdo, welcome. You have arrived to this present moment at exactly the right time. Your creativity, your empathy, your desires, your sensitivity, your feeling heart, your dreams, your visions, your unique gifts and talents and ways of perceiving are more needed than ever before. I totally agree. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel your soft and tender heart beating. Embrace the sparkling miracles and adventures coming your way. Ooh, tingles. As you unfurl into your most divine bloom, let us all co-create a beautiful new world together. Love your fellow soft and tender humans. I'm gonna pull a card for us to leave us on. Hopefully this resonates with you and can give you a little bit of like comfort or guidance today. Spirit, what would be a helpful message for this collective to receive today? Oh wow, release. Release. Imagine the old stories of your past as heavy, jagged boulders taking up space within your body. Imagine you are suspended over an abyss, anchored on both ends by strong, loving hands. 2 raccoons with opposable thumbs. Sorry. As you deeply inhale into your belly, you are summoning gratitude for what the past has taught you. As you exhale, you allow the past to be released out of your body. With every inhale and exhale, the heavy black boulders tumble out of your heart and stomach and guts and into the darkness below. Can you feel the new lightness of your being? You're being cradled in the arms of something so much greater than all of us can even comprehend. We see glimpses of it, right? When we hear of NDEs, when we read. That's why I believe we're so drawn to the ghost stories, the afterlife, the mystical, because it's like we want to know there's something more, but I think it's beyond that. I think it's we do know there's something more, and that we are being held, and it's like this process of remembering and trusting and remembering that the boulders we're letting go were not holding us up, right? They were weighing us down. We're actually being held by something much bigger. Instead of 2 raccoon hands, maybe you could envision 2 dragon wings might be more powerful. Okay, I will leave you now with this very interesting twist on a reading. Love you all so much. Not even sure what I've been saying, but I hope this resonated. If it did, feel free to like and subscribe and join our little collective. I think we're gonna really make some change and growth and do some cool stuff together. All right, love you.